We have Otobong Adolphus Umoh. Please, just say good morning to our listeners. We're going to start with you.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, my boss, Tizineke. Good morning, Akwa Ibomites, and everyone here listening to us at this moment.
Oh, God.
I feel so humbled.
Okay, hold it there. I'm here to introduce her as a 400 level University of Uyo Communication Arts students from the University of Uyo who dropped out of school at 400 levels. She's an orphan and she's physically challenged. She has polio, but when she brought our case to us, she had nowhere to stay. She was virtually destitute to that extent, and we made appeals like we normally do, where some very ill-informed persons who want to say, oh, they are taking advantage of vulnerable persons. God have mercy on them and their family members. We took up her case and went to Honorable Idongesit Okoko, the president of NCWS, Akwa Ibom State. We made appeal to her. And guess what? She came appealing that she needs money to sell fruits, just to be able to have something to eat. And she didn't even have where to stay. Where she stayed, she was sent out, and I told her, go and talk with your pastor. They gave her a place to squat. It wasn't possible to go on. And by the time NCWS, Akwa Ibom State, through Honorable Idongesit Okoko, they raised funds and gave the sum of 40,000 naira for her to start selling. And by the time she was to leave, Idongesit Okoko said, you speak so well. What's level of education did you acquire? That was when I ever knew that she dropped out of university. Communication art. We are not going to the full story because we don't have the time today. We are here to give the update and then to make further appeal. Because as we speak, Idongesit Okoko has spent, let me say with her mouth, we are going to go straight sharp questions. Otobong, yes, like how much has Idongesit Okoko, through whatever assistance and whatever support from the organization she had, how much has been spent on you so far?
Since the time I knew her last year, till date, that woman with a golden heart has spent more than ₦1 million on me.
More than ₦1 million naira. Now, do you have where to stay now?
Yes, exactly.
How did you have your place where you are staying?
She did all the sponsoring.
She paid the rent,
yes,
1 year rent,
yes, sir,
for a single room where you are staying. Now, you were taken to a bone doctor.
Yes, sir.
What happened to your legs? How were you before and how are you now?
The leg was completely bad from the thigh down to the toe.
For how many years?
For more than 30 years.
What has happened to your leg now?
She took me there, spent so much, and as we speak, that leg is corrected. Wow. The bone has got back to its feet. Right now, I'm trusting God for the nerves, because the bone grew, the nerve
wrongly.
Grew, yes, wrongly.
Okay, let's not go to those details. We want the public to know that Open Forum Care for Humanity Foundation does not exploit anybody. We do not take advantage of anybody. Otobong, have we ever asked you for any money?
Not a dime.
But have we in any way assisted you with whatever little funds as Open Forum?
At all time.
Please, members of the public, because we have some persons who were born to do the work of the wicked, and unfortunately, they are meeting with somebody who has survived all hurts. I have survived all hurts. I've survived my attempted contemplation of suicide. And when God spoke to me, I said, yes, I am a survivor and I am a freedom fighter. So if you are out there, people like the man that I named, I don't know him from anywhere. His name is Paul Umoh. He has said so many evil things about me on social media. And I'm all out. Those things will be documented. And testimonies like this will bring him and those that back him behind to stand in judgment. Now, what is your need? Why are you here? I'm bringing you back here deliberately, not just to hide what anybody has done, but because there's a need we have to meet. What is your need? I want you to say it with your mouth, like Christ said. What do you want me to do? What do you want the world to do for you?
Thank you very much. Presently, I want financial help to get the nerves treated. I went through medical advice and I was told that there is possibility to correct nerves that grew wrongly. And the finance to do that is what I'm trusting God for. Then secondly, I want to go back to school.
She wants to go back to school. 400 level communication arts student. She dropped out because of some minor things others would have gotten across it, but no father, no mother, nobody to sponsor, nowhere to stay. She's the eldest in the family, no job, nothing. And we want her back to school. But before going back to school, you need a job that can help you have an earning. So we want to appeal, if you are listening to us, the phone number to reach me is 0802 757 7497. I take that again, 0802 757 7497. We want to be able to coordinate whatever assistance. We are not giving account number for that now. We have on YouTube, we have on Facebook, and whatever, anything that anybody will give, put the name. This assistance is for Otobong Adolphus Umoh. And we hope to meet with the Vice Chancellor of the University of Uyo. I'm so glad, God is so wonderful. We have the two-term former chairman of ASU, University of Uyo, and she's now a zonal coordinator, and she will be in a position to say, MKO, bring Otobong, let's see the basic. Sure. Before we do that, because the mic won't be good enough for you to come in directly, we are going to swap just the parting shot because we may not have time to come back to you again. You have mentioned medical attention to look at how to do the nerve, and then employment to give you something to hold on to while you go back to school. Amnesty was granted about before we even got to know your case. That amnesty was over, but we're going to make a special appeal for the Vice Chancellor of the University of Uyo to do something about that. That's what Open Forum is for. So what's your parting shot? Your final word.
Thank you, sir. My parting shot right now is to say a very big thank you to Open Forum, to Mr. MKO. Million words of thank you is not enough.
That's okay.
To Akwa Ibom Mites,
okay.
To everybody. God bless you all.
All right. So good. That has been Otobong Adolphus, a person living with a disability. She actually works with walking stick, but because after the bone, working on the bone, courtesy of Idongesit Okoko, the president, NCWS Akwa Ibom State, she can even walk without the clutches or without the walking stick. But if she goes on a distance, she has to because the pain is there. Her life is different. We want to make it better, and we will not stop until we have the testimony that Otobong has graduated from the University of Uyo. God bless you. Associate Prof.
Yes, please.
Please, we cannot end her conversation without you saying a word about what you've just heard about Otobong Adolphus Umoh.
Oh, well, I'm very emotional right now about hearing this, especially that Otobong had to drop out of school without us knowing about it at all. It's sad to hear that, but one thing that drives me and keeps me going is the fact that anybody who is joined to the Lord, the Bible says there's hope for that person.
Absolutely.
And I'm very glad and appreciative of Citizens Forum, Open Forum, sorry, and the citizen number one MKO for what you've done so far. I equally like to thank the NCWS president in Akwa Ibom State for all, Mrs. Idongesit, for all that she's done so far. And I will appeal that other well-meaning Akwa Ibomites could join to continue from where she has stopped. We will promise what we will do, but that may be privately.
Thank you so very much.